Okay, I'd like to take a little look at a tournament game that I had recently. The game was a 90-minute game with 30 seconds of bonus time per move. And it was this game was against Tim Pearce, who was on the white pieces, and I was on black. And let's just take a little look at this game. So it opened with d4. I played d5, and we went into a Queen's Gambit declined line, and I played Tim played knight c3. I played knight f6. Okay, knight g3, bishop b4. Now here, according to the crafty chess engine, bishop to b4 is my best move at depth 13. It's my best move, so I play bishop b4. He plays e3, and I play c6. At move 5, c6 is not given for me, for black. Rather saying knight to f6. Sorry, knight to c6. Knight to c6. So this move, just to get a piece off the back rank, and I think that's probably a bit better than what I played. But I played this. Okay, and then he played bishop to e2, bishop to e2. I played knight d7, which I think is a bit weird, but that's what I played. And then castles and castles. And here, bishop to d3. Bishop to d3. Let's see. So he played bishop to d3, and since he moved his bishop a second time, I decided to capture this pawn, so he would have to move it again. So now knight d5 from me, and this is the best move according to Crafty, knight d5. Queen to d3. It's kind of a weird move. The chess engine is saying bishop to d2 here is okay. Bishop to d2. So this move, bishop d2. And what does it say after that? It actually takes a while for it to come up with the move orders. Okay, bishop d6 now, it's saying. Just taking my bishop, bishop d6, just taking it back. In fact, before that it had knight takes c3. Had knight takes c3 at depth 14, so b takes c, and then bishop d6. Bishop b3. Bishop b3. b6 is coming up here. b6. What does b6 do? It prevents what? Not sure. I think it maybe b6 would support c5, because the bishop and the knight are both on c5 as well. e4, bishop a6. Let's not look at this for too long, but e4, bishop a6. Bishop a6 attacks the rook. Rook e1. Okay, so maybe this is okay, but that's not what happened. So what happened in the game was queen to d3, and I played bishop d6. This is probably not the best move. I didn't really know what to do here. Probably best was just taking, or to try and get a piece out. But I moved it back. I didn't see what this piece was doing on b4, so I just moved it back. E4, and I saw this move coming, and he played it. Knight b6. I just moved it back. We looked after the game at these two moves. Knight b4 attacks the queen, so losing a tempo, but the knight's kind of in a weird spot, and I saw this in the game and I didn't really like it. Also, we took a look at this move, knight f4, which actually the chess engine likes. Oh, now it actually likes knight 5 to b6, knight 5 to b6, b6, which is actually the move I played. Huh, that's weird. Okay, so it likes that move, but we also took a look at this move, attacking the queen, and queen c2, but I wasn't really sure where that would go. So I played knight to b6, and bishop to b3, bishop b3, because he wanted to keep his bishop. In fact, actually, and now there's this move which I didn't see in the game, but actually may not even be that good. But I thought it was worth a look. It was knight c5. It attacks the queen, and the idea is if pawn takes, then check, king takes, and then queen takes, and the rook's attacked. So the rook comes over and attacks the queen, and queen a6, pawn takes, and then queen takes, or yes. Okay, so this is about equal, I think. I think white is a little bit better. He has all four pieces, all four of his minor pieces, whereas I have one. And I'm up a queen, but it's in exchange for 3 of my minor pieces, which isn't so good, really. I don't think this is good for me. I think the chess computer is saying it is good for me by about a pawn, but I'm not really so sure. I am attacking this pawn, and his king isn't as safe, so maybe this was good, but that didn't happen. I didn't see that move, knight to c5. Rather, so after bishop b3, I played rook e8. Didn't really know what to do, so I played rook e8. Bishop c2 was played, so he's on this diagonal at my king, which I wasn't really happy with, so I played e5, attempting to keep him from playing e5 himself. He played d takes, I played knight takes, then I took the bishop, and I'm attacking his queen. He played queen to f3 here. I played knight d7, and then he took his queen back, to d3, which was interesting. So I played queen c7, which was not the best move. This is probably a blunder because of his move, which he played f4, which is the best move according to the chess engine. And so I didn't really want to move my bishop back. If I moved it here, then there's that move, and then I'm just moving back and back, and I didn't like that. And it's exactly the same thing if I move here. It does come with check, but it's probably not really worth it, so I decided just to take. And what does the chess engine say here? Knight c5, actually. It says just don't even move the bishop, just play knight c5. Attacks the queen again. Bishop takes c3. Oh wait, sorry. Next is queen e3. So moving the queen. Queen e3. Bishop d6. Bishop d6. Where is that? Okay, it's changing its mind actually. Bishop takes c3. But yeah, that's a line which could have happened, but I didn't play that. I just took the knight, and he took with a pawn, which I thought was a bit odd. I thought he would have taken with the queen, but he took with the pawn. Maybe he wants to get his rook over. I thought maybe he would want to get his rook over and attack my b pawn, but he didn't do that. He played after b takes c3. Let's see. B takes c3. I played, sorry, knight c5 here, which is the move that is given as the best move. Knight c5. He played queen c4. So he moved his queen to c4, and here I made another blunder. I should play b6. That is the best move. I did not play b6. I played an even worse move, queen to b6. And from here my game just began to go downhill. I played queen b6. And he played the best move, bishop to b3, which I thought was losing a piece. And I sat and I looked at this for 5 or 6 minutes, and I couldn't see a way to not lose a piece. But there was a way. There was a way. Queen to b2, and after rook on f to c1, I then play b6. So I didn't see this. I didn't see this. And if he attacks, I can just move back, and everything's fine. Say bishop takes c5 is the move given. I will go down a pawn actually after c takes, and then he takes the pawn. But now queen b6, it's saying queen b6, which actually means I can take off the queens, because queen takes b6 is basically forced. And this isn't so bad. I am down a pawn, but it's not looking too bad. But what I played was really bad. I just thought I was down a piece. I didn't see this move. Well, I did see it, but I didn't think that it would help. I didn't see... Well, I saw this. I didn't see this rook move. I saw this move. But I didn't see b6. I'm not sure why. So, I played queen to b5, which is terrible. So he just takes the knight, I take the queen. I didn't have to take the queen as well, but I didn't really know what to do here. So I took the queen, and off came the queens. And so where are we? Bishop takes... So queen takes c5, queen takes c5, bishop takes c5, and then I played b6. Then he played bishop b4, then I played c5. He played bishop e5, and I wanted to play here. I want to play f6, but I didn't like bishop to b3 check here. So I played king h8. And Tim didn't really know why I played this move here, but we talked about it after the game, and that's the reason, because I didn't like that check there. So after king h8, he played rook to f3, preparing an attack on my king. I played f6, attacking his bishop. I wasn't very happy at this point of the game because I was down a piece. I was really just making moves fast because I was annoyed. So he played bishop d6, bishop d6, and I played bishop b7, attacking the pawn. He played rook here to protect the pawn, rook e3, and I played rook a d8, and the idea I saw here, after here he played e5, I saw this and I thought, oh, this doesn't work. This kind of works. Taking here, because if takes, takes, but then he's got d7, and there's no way that I can keep this pawn from queening. So that's the reason for this move that I played, which was bishop to c6. So that if he just plays a move, just say this, I can take, he takes, I take the rook, and now he can't play this move because my bishop can just take. So let's just play this out. So there, my bishop can just take. So that didn't happen, but that was the reason behind this move here. So now he plays rook to h3, and I make another terrible blunder. I should have ended the game like now, because I played g6. Awful move. I should definitely have played I should have played h6. He still has a good attack here, like say taking. Actually, he can't take here because I just take his bishop. We took a look at the game, and he actually was taking a look at this, taking, takes, takes again, and then he determined that after king takes, this wasn't worth it, that he wouldn't get much out of this. So this did not happen, but rather I played the even worse move, g6, and bishop takes, and here I was just really annoyed. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't move my rook because of rook takes. So I took his bishop, he took here, I played king over, he took the rook, I played rook d8, just trying to keep going a bit longer, and from here I believe he played, like, at this point of the game I wasn't really sure exactly what happened. I didn't take down the notes right, so these next moves are probably wrong, but I'm sure this move's right. And then I did play this, he played this move. From here on I'm not quite sure what happened, but I resigned a couple of moves later. But I saw this move later on and I thought maybe this is good, bishop c2, but it's actually not because of rook d3, and if I take the bishop then he plays check and he takes my rook, so that would be all over. So that's no good. That looks like, I saw this and I thought he would play this, and after takes, I take the rook and I'm in the game again. Of course that would be really bad. That would be a bad thing for white to do, because there is much better just rook to h3 and it's just all over. There's just nothing that I can do. It's all over from the point I sacked a piece, but here afterwards I'm not exactly sure what happened. I'm pretty sure I played rook d7, and at some point he played rook e7. After that I'm not quite sure what happened, but I resigned this game shortly afterwards, and that was my game against Tim Pearce. And I played this game recently on the 27th of February. Okay, and I hope you learned something, and thank you for watching my video, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Okay, thanks, bye.